Moving on to the striking difference between the two fighters, and honestly, I think a lot of people will agree with me when I say this, but it is pretty clear that Dustin Poirier is the better striker between himself and Charles Oliveira, and he's the better boxer heading into this weekend. Poirier's boxing is very clean, it's very crisp, and if you have seen him fight recently, you would know how calm and composed he is during his fights, which I think helps Dustin a lot in terms of landing more cleaner punches during his fights as they gradually progress. If you go back to the second Conor McGregor fight, Dustin Poirier took a few good shots to his chin. However, he was calm, he maintained his composure nicely, he even checked those leg kicks brilliantly, and of course his brilliant striking is what got him the win eventually.
Motion.
Let's just say, for instance, if you compare Dustin Poirier to someone like Michael Chandler or maybe Justin Gaethje from the lightweight division, you could clearly see this difference in composure between them. Poirier, as I said, likes to stay calm and collected, whereas we all saw what Gaethje and Chandler did at UFC 268. Now, I'm not taking anything back from them, I'm not discrediting them, but if you go back to that fight at 268, of course it was entertaining, but you see what it did for Michael Chandler. It further pushed him down the rankings, and especially in terms of a potential future title shot, now he has 2 back-to-back losses on his record. So, it's just these little things that eventually going to matter the most. Now, there are a few aspects about Charles Oliveira's game that could prove to be the difference this weekend against Poirier. The first of which I'd like to point out is Oliveira's jiu-jitsu, of course. Now, Charles Oliveira's wrestling is tremendous, but I think it's his jiu-jitsu which stands out here and could be the difference in this fight. On the other hand, you have Dustin Poirier, whose wrestling is quite good, but Oliveira's jiu-jitsu seems to be on a whole different level, and we all saw what he did to Tony Ferguson when he trapped him in that armbar, but Ferguson, of course, refused to tap out. So that probably gives everyone an idea of how good Oliveira is with his jiu-jitsu and his skills on the mat. Looking at this weekend, for me, I definitely think that Charles Oliveira is the underdog here. Dustin Poirier has all the tools to win the fight and the lightweight title, of course, but with that being said, Oliveira is more than capable of beating Poirier, and possibly by submission. If the fight goes the distance, I could see Oliveira retaining that title as well, but you also cannot bet against Dustin Poirier not finishing the fight inside 5 rounds. So that was UFC 269 in the books, and overall it was a great card, and like I said, Oliveira's jiu-jitsu and ground game proved to be the turning point in this fight. We all saw what happened in the second round of the fight. Oliveira absolutely dominated Dustin Poirier on the ground, even though Dustin had said that he would rather prefer to lose a round than give up his back. Unfortunately for Dustin, things didn't end up going his way in the third round as well, and much like the fight against Khabib, he ended up getting submitted. Overall, just a sad turnout if you're a Dustin Poirier fan. I mean, it would have been a great ending to the year for him, but yeah, it wasn't to be this time as well for the Diamond in terms of winning the undisputed title. Congratulations to Charles Oliveira though, big win, and I'm sure all of us are now looking forward to his fight against Justin Gaethje. Should be another good fight in the lightweight division next. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope to do a full recap of UFC 269 later this week. Also, hopefully a preview of the final UFC card will come out sometime later this week before the weekend. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.